I loved the MTC. I loved being in Provo, and I had been to BYU before my mission, so that was kind of normal for me. It wasn't completely normal, but I was excited, and I'd go to the top. We were on the 5th floor of a building, I think it was 17, and I could see BYU campus. I could see the clock tower, and I could see the Hinckley Alumni Center, and I was just like, oh, I love BYU. I miss it so much, and all my friends are right there just across the way. But I didn't get chunky about it or anything, but it was a great experience for me. As far as foreign language, I think it's important that if you're called to speak a foreign language, please do not discount the fact that if your teachers in the Provo MTC or whatever MTC are not a native speaker of the language that you're learning, do not discount that and think that you're not getting a high quality language instruction. You are. They hire the very best and the best inspired missionaries who served. I only found out later that one of my instructors in the MTC had actually been for many transfers the assistant of his mission and had trained many elders. And he was, I was not surprised when I found out about that. And not that callings are the most important thing in the mission, because they aren't, but he was very well qualified. He spoke so beautifully. And yet he was so humble and in tune with the Spirit and in tune with what we needed. So don't discount whether you're speaking Portuguese or Japanese or Russian or whatever language it might be. If you're speaking a language, don't discount don't think that just because you're waiting on a visa that you're not getting as high a quality of language instruction as you could have somewhere else, because Provo is as good as it gets compared to the others. They're on par. And if you're speaking English, I know it's nowadays the English-speaking missionaries are only in the MTC for a week, and some people act like it's a week too long. They just want to get out into the field. But I know from my experience, I can't say from an English speaker because I didn't go through that, but the Lord gave me some of the most precious experiences about my mission and for my mission while I was in the MTC. It was there that I received an undeniable testimony that the mission to which I was called was where the Lord wanted me to be. And that kept me on my mission many times. And so the MTC is a sacred and memorable place. And so it's important to take advantage of the time that we're given. And the time that we're put in there is chosen for a reason. And if you're ever tempted to, think it's too long, just remember, English-speaking missionaries used to be there for 3 weeks, not 1. And language, I was there for 9 weeks, 5 in Provo and 4 in the São Paulo MTC in Brazil. So if you feel like it's been too long, just think, oh, thank heavens, it's shorter than it used to be.